don't know how I'm gonna do it.
3 young lives gone in seconds.
There's a hole in my heart. There's a hole in my heart that I know will never be filled again.
He just never bother anybody. And I just hate that this happened to him because he did not deserve it. He was a good person. He was genuine. Everybody loved him. Everywhere he went, he was loved by strangers, by family, by anybody. He had a big support system. He was just loved overall. He wasn't no thug, none of that. Everybody's trying to make him seem like something he wasn't. He was just a good person overall.
Today we're going to be in Detroit, Michigan, speaking about 2 different families whose lives have been changed forever after an alleged car accident turned fatal. What started out as a fun late night out on the town attending a drag racing event quickly turned into 2 groups of people speeding through the city after a fender bender. Emotions were running high, and it was clear that something bad was about to take place. The cars were reaching dangerous speeds, and a person inside of a custom-painted orangish-reddish Charger was even caught on video going up the wrong way street, near or on the highway. In the video, it looks as though the Charger was trying to get away from a darker colored car following behind.
Where'd they go? Oh, look at these crazy ass people. They're psychotic. Like what? Like what? That's the wrong way.
Now, as you can see on that video, the person filming wrote, "Shaking my head. I hope everybody's okay. They crazy nowadays." What that person did not know is she possibly might have filmed a video of what led up to 3 people losing their lives. 25-year-old Trevor Sheeler and 24-year-old Jasmine Sheeler were like 2 peas in a pod, according to loved ones. Growing up, they were their mother's 2 middle children, with 1 older brother and 1 younger sister. Being so close in age, the pair shared a special bond, and the 2 often spent a lot of quality time together from children to adult. Both siblings supported each other through life's good and bad, and there was no doubt that they were going to have each other's back through anything. In the early morning hours of Sunday, April 19, 2026, the siblings, alongside Jasmine's boyfriend, 24-year-old Lester Owens III, and another passenger, were inside what appeared to be a black Chrysler 300 before things changed for the worse. The Chrysler 300 they were driving, plus that orangish-reddish Charger, both pulled into a gas station on the corner of West McNichols Road and Lasher Road. As seen on video footage from the gas station, the Chrysler pulls up quickly and blocks the Charger in partially. This is when things escalated very fast, as 4 people inside the Chrysler hopped out and approached the Charger. Now, even though the video is not fully clear, it is obvious who is who after some research. This person is 24-year-old Lester, and you can tell because he is very tall and the tallest person in the group. Then there's his girlfriend, 24-year-old Jasmine Sheeler, who you can tell because she is small in stature. Then walking behind Jasmine is her brother, who is obviously short compared to Lester. No sooner than they got out the vehicle and rushed up on the Charger, Lester is seen aggressively trying to pull the driver out of that Charger. Jasmine was directly behind him, and Trevor was right behind her, and the 4th person inside the Chrysler walked up to the Charger too. Within seconds, shots were let off, leaving multiple people on the ground.
This is just a heartbreaking situation. 3 people lost their lives to gun violence, and police say the shooting stemmed from a car crash that turned into a physical altercation.
That car, whatever it was top hit, I don't care if it was crashed in total, is not worth 3 people's life.
Pastor Maurice Mo Hardwick has made it his mission to speak out against violence in the city and promote peace. On Sunday, he visited the Sunoco gas station on West McNichols and Losser, where the deadly triple shooting took place.
We're in a society where it's just a lot of anger and rage, and people have to understand a moment of rage can put you in a lifetime of cage.
According to Detroit police, the shooting happened at around 3 a.m. on Sunday. They say after the victims and shooting suspect got into a car crash, there was a fight and then shots rang out.
You have to understand that moment of rage and the moment of conflict, you got to think consequence.
As soon as the person inside of the Charger stopped shooting, They backed the car up a little, and everyone proceeded to get out and try to go inside of the gas station. However, the clerk who saw everything take place had already locked the doors in fear for his life. The alleged suspect then was said to have called 911 and stayed on the scene, telling law officials that he feared for his life.
We begin with a deadly shooting at a gas station on Detroit's west side. 3 people gunned down during a fight at the Sunoco on 6 Mile and Losser. Now, we're hearing tonight from a woman who says 2 of the victims were her own children.
I lost 2 heartbeats. I lost 2 heartbeats.
A mother distraught. Her son and daughter, 25-year-old Trevor Sheeler and 24-year-old Jasmine Sheeler, shot and killed at a Detroit gas station early Sunday morning.
I'm just still trying to make sense of the whole thing. I feel like I'm lost, like a hole has been put in my heart that can't be filled.
Gas station security video shows 2 cars pulling up, Jasmine, Trevor, and the rest of their group in the black car. As they approach the other car, one of them reaches into the back seat. There is some sort of physical altercation. Then shots fired. Jasmine, Trevor, and Jasmine's boyfriend killed. The suspect stayed on scene and waited for police. When they arrived, he was taken into custody.
According to statements given to the police, one of the victims was allegedly seen pointing an AK-style weapon at a person who ended up being the shooter. The 3 victims, according to Detroit police sources, were the aggressors in the situation and began harming the shooter inside his vehicle. Detroit police sources also said late Tuesday, April 21st, that the Wayne County Prosecuting Office allegedly has denied charges against the 22-year-old shooter.
Heard from one family. Now another is speaking out after their loved one was killed in that terrible triple shooting at a Detroit gas station.
You know what? This young man, his name was Lester Owens III. He was 24 years old. Actually got a few pictures of Lester as well as the other victims that I want you to see. You know, these are some very young people.
My son was a wonderful son. You know, he was the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, he was a hard worker. He was a hard working, respectful young man. And he had a big future. And it was taken away. I see the police system. I hope justice could happen, but right now they disappointed me. They disappointed me because they have these people, murderers, out here on the streets.
According to Michigan self-defense law, including the Self-Defense Act, it allows individuals who are not engaged in a crime to use fatal force without a duty to retreat if they honestly and reasonably believe it is necessary to prevent imminent death, actual harm, or great bodily harm. This applies anywhere a person is legally allowed to be. Even with that being said, it does not make the tragedy any easier for the parents who have lost their children. Sometimes when people are young and temperatures rise, the wrong decisions are made, and sometimes those split-second decisions can make all the difference. 2 things can be true at one time. You can be a good person, and you could also make the wrong choice that can cost you your life. My point is, young people have to do better and stop acting off emotions and try to be more logical, because you never know when something might happen or if you might lose your life. Maybe the 3 of them had no intentions of using a weapon and were going to just go up to the person to fight head on. However, it was 3 in the morning, they did not know them, and they rushed up to the car. It had to be scary for everyone inside of that Charger because according to them, someone in that Chrysler had already pointed that AK-style rifle at them before getting to the gas station. And law officials also said there were 3 other guns inside the Chrysler. Again, I'm not saying that Lester, Trevor, and Jasmine deserve what happened to them. They just simply made a bad decision that cost them their life, and it is very sad and it is very heartbreaking. My thoughts and prayers go out to all of their loved ones who are dealing with such heavy grief. Please don't forget to let me know your thoughts on this situation. Do you think that the person in the Charger made the right decision? Also, don't forget to comment your prayers for all the families involved in this difficult time and hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.